Okay, hello everyone. Today we're gonna make some spinach, mushroom, and Swiss quiche. Uh, Basically, it's gonna be a basic quiche. I've already blind baked the pie crust. I used the foil, and I'm gonna make another video and show you this step by step. But I used the foil and I used some rice to weight it down. Laid it in there for 10 minutes. Brought it out, took the foil off of it, and put it back in for another about 4 minutes, just to get a nice light cook on it. And for the filling, I've got 4 eggs here, and I'm gonna use 1 cup of heavy cream per 2 eggs. So I've got 4 eggs. I'm gonna use 2 cups of heavy cream, and then I'm going to shred up some Swiss cheese. I'm only going to use about 1/4 of that onion. I've got some, all I have is jarred mushrooms. I don't have any fresh mushrooms. Fresh mushrooms would be better, of course. And I've also got some frozen spinach that is thawing out. And some salt and pepper to taste. And a little bit of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Some of it in the filling, but most of it's going to be shredded on top. Alright, so let me get everything prepared and ready to go. I'll come back whenever I've got the next step ready. Okay, as you can see, I grated a little Parmesan cheese in there. I also ground up a little fresh cracked pepper. I'm just going to give it a dash of kosher salt, and over here I'm going to put in about 3/4 of my grated Swiss cheese, and I'm gonna reserve about 1/4 of it left to sprinkle on top after I pour everything in. So just give this a good mix. This just helps everything get distributed. I don't like it if it's like layered. I'd like to try to keep everything mixed as evenly as possible. That way you get kind of an equal bite of everything as you eat it. So there we go with that. I've also got a pan over here, heating up to medium high. I'm gonna saute up the onions and the mushrooms. I'm gonna drain the spinach and at least heat that up a little bit too, so everything will be kind of lightly softened and heated before I put it in the oven to bake it in the dish. So once the onions start to soften, after about 3 to 4 minutes or so, they're not ready yet, of course, but I'm just going to go ahead and I've already drained the juice off the mushrooms. I also put a little salt and pepper in there with the onions, and we want to get those just warming up, really. That's all we're really going to do with that. And same with the spinach. I've already kind of wrung it out as much as I could, but I'm hoping I can steam off the rest of the moisture that I couldn't get. And we're just gonna kind of break this up again, hopefully to get as much moisture off that spinach as possible. Not only that, but spread it out. Nobody really wants a big hunk of spinach with nothing else. I don't really like spinach that much, but I figure if I can break it up small enough and put it in a quiche, I can tolerate it a little better. So we definitely don't want big hunks along those lines. Alright, so I'm just going to break this up a little bit more. I think it'll be helpful to have two hands here. Once it's ready to go into the pie dish, I'll show you the next step. Okay, I've got it all spread out as evenly as possible. At this point, I'm just going to kind of scoop this in. This is a new pie dish. I'm not entirely sure how much of this is going to fit. And all you want to do is fill it to the top. Get in as much as you can without overflowing. That's about the best I'm gonna get. I'm getting really close to the edge there. Let's just go ahead and put the rest in. I hate to waste anything. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a little the leftover Swiss cheese right on top. And right before I put it in the oven, I am gonna sprinkle some or grate some fresh Parmesan. I need two hands for that. This is going to go into a 375 degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. This is pretty full. It might take a little longer. And what you want to do is try to put a fork or a knife in there. If it comes out clean, it's ready. Also, you can give it a little shake and see if it's setting up. So I'll show you that step once we get there. So it's been about 30 minutes or so. And I'm just going to go ahead and check it, give it a little rotation. It's looking pretty good, actually. That's about ready. About another 5 minutes, just to let it brown up a little bit more, and I think it'll be good to go at 35 minutes. Okay, so it's been in here exactly 36 minutes. That extra time started puffing up a little bit, browned up good. Here's the knife test, and you can see that comes out pretty clean. So I'm thinking it's ready. So now what you want to do is just let that sit for about 10 minutes. Let it cool off. And then once it's gone about 10 minutes, I will cut up a piece and let you look inside. Okay, so this turned out really good. I've already had a couple tastes of it, but here it is on the plate, and that's about it. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching.